Let's hear it for Yukon, our golden eagle. Now, obviously, what you've just seen was a simulation of what it would look like for her on a hunt. Now, golden eagles are quite unique birds because they're actually an opportunistic hunter. So they're not just known to go after one specific type of prey. So for this reason, a lot of majesties in the Middle East and Asia, way back in the Middle Ages, often used the golden eagle for falconry purposes in order to hunt their beetles. So they might be going after a bald eagle. So you see that white head and tail feather, and you automatically know it's a bald eagle. But it actually takes about 7 to 8 years for these birds to grow in those iconic feathers. And for a little while, they look entirely like Yukon, our golden eagle. So it's kind of hard to distinguish between a juvenile bald eagle and our golden eagle. Now these guys are phenomenal hunters, and so they often live on coastlines where there's lots of fishing. And today Granger's going to demonstrate that for you with a nice catch off the bass. Let's hear it for him. Difficult, kind of awkward question of where do babies come from? He's a European white stork and obviously the bringer of babies. Now luckily he doesn't have any with him today, so you guys can wipe your brow. Now these guys do take a 9-month migration from their home grounds in Europe to Africa and then back again. So 9 months could possibly coincide with the human gestation period, so he'll probably use his prey. So he flies from a multiple of different angles, and he will also try to make it look like he's flying away, so his prey is like, oh, I'm not getting caught anymore. But then he'll come back around and he'll use his incredible speed to surprise his prey. He often will trace their prey into the sun because they have adapted things called Malheur stripes, which are 2 black lines under their eyes, which are very similar to the things that you see under your favorite baseball or football player's eyes because they absorb sunlight, and so these guys can chase their prey into the sun. And
Rudolph was unable to make it today, but we do have with us 1-year-old Monty and 1-year-old Jimmy. They are just 2 out of the 22 reindeer we have here on the safari. Now, reindeer and caribou are very similar species. However, caribou are native to North America, and reindeer here are native to the subarctic regions of Northern Europe. Reindeer are specifically unique due to the fact that they'll often travel long distances through harsh weather conditions where the vegetation is sparse. And given that they are herbivores, vegetation is what their diet consists of. Now, there are 2 species of elephants in the world, the African and the Asian. We can tell the Asian elephant from its African relative due to their high dome foreheads, their slightly arched backs, and their much smaller ears. I'm sure Maggie won't mind too much. Well, now that Lily knows she has a pillow on the way, she will look for that perfect spot to lie down. There she goes.
Oh,
And a nice soft pillow for her head. Well done, Lily. Now that Lily is laying down, this gives her handler the perfect opportunity to examine her enormous surface area. She'll start by checking each of her feet, which consist of a 1-inch thick callus pad, to make sure there are no stones or thorns embedded in them. She'll also see if any filing of her toenails needs to be done. Next, she'll check out her skin, ears, eyes, and mouth to make sure everything looks nice and clean. Of course, a sign to any healthy animal is a, oh no! I think Lily wants to examine you as well. How would you give her a hand? Pull her out. That's not working. How about you give her a treat in exchange for your foot? See if that works. There you go. Oh no, other foot. One more treat for one more foot. All right. Well, how about it? Did Lily pass her inspection today? Yeah. Awesome. All right, Lily, it's time to get up. Lily? Uh-oh. Looks like we have a sleepy elephant over here. That pillow was a bad idea. She's just too comfortable. How should we get her up? Something to scare her, but what scares an elephant?
Mouse.
Mouse? That's a good idea, but where am I going to find the mouse? In the bucket? Are you guys sure? Oh my goodness, there is a mouse in the bucket. Let's see if this works. Here you go. Ready? Boop. No? How about if you try putting it on her side? See if that works. No? How about on her head? That has to work. No, still nothing. I guess she's not afraid of mice after all. But I know who is. Get him, Taryn! Get him, get him, get him, get him! Gotcha! It's okay, everyone. We have the real mouse right here. Can you toss the fake one back? Oh, a little bit farther. Thank you so much. Well, that did not work at all. So I think we're gonna need your help. On the count of 3, we're all gonna yell as loud as we can. Get up, Lily. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. What a show off. Now Lily is a very tidy elephant, so she's going to put her pillow away. Do you guys put all your toys away at home? No? Well, if an elephant can do it, so can you. As you can see, an Asian elephant stands to be quite tall. In fact, they'll stand to be 9.5 feet at the shoulder. So they come with no obvious means of getting on or off. So we had to invent our own way. Her tail, tear her foot on Lily's back leg. And Lily will lift her up, hopefully. Yeah. That was way better. Now there is an express way to dismounting an elephant. Taryn will use Lily's head like a giant slide. Awesome work. Now in any family, there usually is one talented artist. Job well done. And since Lily did such a great job today, we think she deserves a treat. What do you guys a treat too? Well, unfortunately, this does bring us to the end of our show today. We hope you'll stick around because once Lily is done with her snack, her handler will be bringing her up to the front so you can all get a closer look. She'll also be happy to answer any further questions you may still have about elephants. We also strongly encourage that you take a once-in-a-lifetime ride on an elephant, and that is located directly behind you. We hope that after meeting our animals today and seeing just how amazing they are, but also after hearing about the challenges that they face in our world, that you love them, appreciate them, and help protect them for future generations. Thank you so much for coming out to our show, and we hope you have a great rest of your day here at the African Lion Safari.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Parrot Paradise Amphitheater. How's everyone's day on safari so far? Now, some of you must be thinking that this must be a lot of weight for her to carry around, but in fact, it's deceivingly light. Although this bill is about the same length as her body and about 4 times the size of her skull, will be Raj, and Raj is our Indian peafowl. You may also know this bird as a peacock, and we can call Raj this because he is a male of the species, with the females being peahens and the babies pea chicks. And we do know that Raj here is a male due to his beautifully blue-colored head, as well as neck, but as well as his elaborate train feathers.
Up an opportunity of getting a tasty meal. So if she's running across the ground and comes across a small creature, she'll catch it no problem. hiding underneath this log is her favorite toy. It's the deadly rubber snake. Now she's gonna reach her large bill underneath. She's actually gonna calculate this attack really particularly. She wants to grab the snake right at the back of the snake's head. She actually doesn't know if
He's going to use his beak almost like a third foot and slide down that pole fireman style. Wait till his head was nice and level with that coconut and simply reach on over and get his treat.
Now, Luke, I don't think a single person is impressed with Pepper today.
Is anyone impressed with Pepper today?
Bit delayed.
Yeah, I'm going to have to call that pity applause.
I might have to go with pity applause too, but that's okay. I would say that Pepper's. Now, when we put her up to the challenge, you guys actually be the judge for this one, because maybe she's smarter, maybe she's actually lazier. She thought, why would she waste all of her energy sliding down, just like Pepper, if she could just use her beak and her feet, bring that coconut up to her. Of course, she has to put a bit of work in when she has to reach on down, and she gets that peanut no problem. Way to go, Rob.
It's the smaller ones, such as Amazons, African Greys, or even the cockatiels and budgies that you and your friends may have at home. Here for you today we have Fernando, and Fernando is our yellow-naped Amazon. Now he's quite the little talker, so let's hear what he has to say.
All right, well, Fernando does like to start off by greeting the audience. Hello! Pretty cheerful little guy. He can be a polite little bird as well. He insists on asking every audience this next question. Great big how are you, and I do see some smiles out there. And you can't tell by looking at him, he's a male Amazon. The reason I can tell you that is we've sent some of his blood away to a lab, and they'll tell us through his DNA. Now we rely on DNA testing with our parrots because quite often to us, the males and females look exactly the same. That being said, Fernando, being a little bit of a flirt, always lets us know when he sees one of our female Amazons. That's right, loves the girls' attention on him. Happy to hear some laughter because he thinks he's funny with this too. A little bit of a comedian. Now by nature, parrots are actually quite playful, so of course no exception to any rule. Fernando has a favorite game he loves to play with us. Now we know when he wants to play that game, he will catch our attention in this next way.
America, and even into the cities of India and Australia. Here at the African Lion Safari, we are lucky enough to house a number of these species, and during today's presentation, we'll bring them out now. As they eventually round that back corner, you're going to certainly see how bright and beautiful these birds are, but they might not be able to blend in so well in our dull and fiery environment, but back home in the rainforest, they do so quite nicely. The reds and yellows will match the fruits, the green blends in with the trees, and the blues actually camouflage them with the shadows of the forest. Now, they aren't just this bright and beautiful, but they can actually see in a wide variety of different colors. Contrary to popular belief, some people don't believe us, so we set
Hey, bro. Ooh, how fast is it? I thought they were supposed to be slow.
Turn to yourself too.
Oh, look at they go.
Daddy,
Looks like he needs some water. He's pretty dry.
much larger than that of the females, and they have one prominent tine that grows down over the nose. They are especially adapted for
and they are
walking.
completely black from head to toe. The Simang is the largest gibbon in the gibbon family. They can reach a height of 1 meter. Monkeys also completely black from head to toe, except for a few white hairs on their chin. They are especially adapted to life in the trees, having long center limbs and a prehensile tail which acts as a fifth limb. Their hands lack thumbs, and this allows them to move through the trees with speed and agility while in search of their diet of fruit and leaves. The robust black spider monkey can be found in Panama and Ecuador. Should they display themselves in an aggressive manner, they can make the hairs on their neck, shoulders, and tail they stand up, thus making them appear much larger in size. Coming to join them there, you'll see our black Venus spider monkey. The Central American monkey is also characterized by its long, slender limbs and great agility. They live between Mexico and Panama, though, and they travel in small bands in forest trees, moving swiftly by making tremendous leaps, sprawling out like spiders, and then grasping tree limbs with their gripping tails. Their fur is usually a golden buff or dark brown, with black patches on their head, hands, and feet, and they eat mainly fruit and seeds.
We're going to one of our 2 levels. My favorite animal. Hold it. Go in the water. What are you doing? Your heads up.
Oh, they're doing something. And chase a ball.
There's a ball.
Or maybe it's food. Maybe it's like a
What am I doing? Stop it.
grapefruit to a raptors or something.
The dog. Stormy, look at the dog.
They're playing with the ball. They don't do that.
Oh, it's coming close.
Wow. See that?
Oh yeah,
Say hello.
Happy anniversary.